Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Oh, great. So we can start now. So before starting that, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Dinesh Kumar. I'm completely taking the big data development and big data PDA as my channel. Almost I was working 8+ years in this domain. Total, I have 14 years of experience, and I'll be using multiple programming environment with Scala, Java, Python, R, and some JavaScript interfaces. These are just using it. And recently, I'm working completely with Python basis and some data science infra related the framework that I am using right now. That's my introduction. So I don't like to boring you, but I just want to know about your expectation because I don't like to start from the basics. What is your expectation based on I would like to go forward with the topics. That is I am planning right now. As promised, this is all the agenda. Anything that you are expecting more, just let me know. Then only I can initiate that also in my program. So overall is interested just to share. Tell me about yourself and you can provide your expectation as well. Anybody? Anyone?
Hi.
Otherwise, I'll go with the agenda. Yeah, hi. Hi,
Hi.
Suresh.
Hi. Actually, actually, I joined, like last 2 years back, but, unfortunately, I'm not followed with, a big data course. Okay. So,
Okay.
recently in my recent project, I need to work with Python as well as in the big data related projects. So that, already, I have a document. So right now I'm, new to Python as well as the big data. So I want to do better. You can start with basic to Python, so that you just start with basic way. So we can I can quickly we can quickly learn and interact with the Python in the Python.
Okay, great, great. So you have started and practicing with the Python for your big data project right now. Is it so?
Yeah.
Okay, so may I know what are the framework or the packages that you are using there?
See, actually, there is a one low cost. I think there is a one of the QA perspective they are using in that for the low
Hmm.
test purpose. In that scenario, they are that the programming language is Python. They are trying,
Oh,
they are
okay.
using. Yeah. So I am new in that project. I am not much more IW that one area. But like nowadays, in the big data, most of the things are programming language. I mean, programming everything. So Python only, mainly are using. So
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
yeah. So there is a hey, okay, but I want to learn to begin to layer things in the Python. And
Okay,
I
great.
will I will call you separately. I think 1 year back, gap was happened between me to the Python as well in this course. So I
Hmm.
want to know rework on that one. So yeah, I will talk to separately. So,
Okay, great, great. So this session might be helping you a lot and you can go deep dive also. Future, I have planned to continue with something related to advanced Python topics. So I don't like to start now itself. So later session, maybe next week or next 2 weeks later, we'll be going to discuss a little bit of advanced topic also. Other time,
okay,
it will be more helpful for you. Don't worry about it. Okay.
okay, thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay. Guys, any others? What is your expectation? Anyone? No, then. So overall is not known about the basics level with the Python. Can you confirm in the chat window or you can talk open, no problem. So because some of them have some knowledge, some of them doesn't have any knowledge in this programming. So whether I have to go with the scratch or I will go with the basics in the deep dive and go to the topic directly. That's I must know.
Whether we can go with crutch. I mean, bring up the
Oh, okay.
Python.
Okay, okay. I also got some chat window with from the scratch itself. Okay, then I'll give you some overview and with the scratch, and then we'll be going deep dive with some collections related and basic references and all. Okay.
Thank you.
Fine. So Python programming, we can start from the installations. So as per the agenda, I'll give you some basics already review as Python 3 installations and then ID references. Okay, so Python we can install in a multiple ways. We'll see everything one by one with installation basis. So we can install the software directly. exe files are Mac overall using. They have some Mac files is available. They can install it. So this is directly we can do that. In this exe files, we have Python alone or Anaconda. Anaconda is a kind of packages. This we can use it to enter into the Python environment. I'll go with some references. Just type Anaconda download. Here, this is available. If you're going to use this Anaconda distribution, everything will be pre-built package. You are receiving it and you can start your development. Once you install this one, maybe free download, you can choose it. You can provide your all in the information. Maybe I'll give you.
Here I have the one doubt. Now already we have the like a Python installations from the like a Python organization URL. But what is the
Okay.
difference between the Python installer by default installer and Anaconda?
Anaconda have all the packages. If suppose I want to use Pandas library, NumPy library, sklearn, or any other mandatory libraries, almost 500 libraries, it's pre-installed and you can use it here.
Okay,
This is the
okay,
one of
okay.
the
By
advantage with
default,
Anaconda.
okay. By
Yeah, by
default it
default,
is
everything is
installed.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, but by
Otherwise,
in
you have
yeah,
to use it. Yeah,
yeah. But by default in Python it will not be default install. So we have to install that additional package. If
exactly.
based on
That
that
you can
need.
do.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, these are the additional packages and the ID. Everything will be pre-built with Anaconda packages.
Okay, thank you.
So you
Got it.
don't want to install for Jupyter Lab, Spider. These are the ID. So
Okay,
you don't want to install it NumPy, sklearn, Pandas, Matplotlib, and PyTorch, TensorFlow. Everything is a pre-built. So you can use everything once you install it, but the installation will take more time. Almost this will reach into 1 GB of files. Once
okay,
you are installed, then only you can use your process. With the package, it's a pre-built and a fully all repositories available here. Then you can use it as you wish. It's not a problem. But another one thing, you have Microsoft, right? So Microsoft Store itself, you have packages.
okay, okay,
So here come in your Microsoft Store, just type Python. Here it's available, multiple version. You can say Python 3.11, 3.12, 3.10. So different version they'll be provided. You can just install and you can use as you wish. So before Python 2 is available, but right now Python 2 is completely retired. Nobody using it. Everybody will be moving to Python 3 only as of now. So you can go with the Python 3.11 or 3.10. That's a stable version. You can use your real time. So mostly in your real time project also, the people will use more than 3.8. So the first five, right? You can install any one of the packages and you can use it. But you have to install all other packages one by one only. That's called as a Python installer packages, pip packages. So everything you have to install one by one. Example, I want to install NumPy, I have to do that separate. Pandas, everything I can do it. It's a kind of lightweight packages. You can do that. But if you go with Anaconda, everything will be combined and you can use it. There are the references. Are you clear?
okay. Got it. Yeah.
Okay, so it's Anaconda as a Python full packages. So you can use just Microsoft store Python 3, and then what all the packages is required, you can install as you wish. That's called as a pip packages. Pip means Python installer packages. So you can install whatever you require by pip install and then the packaging. Like that you can install it. Okay, so this is only Python. There is no additional library references available. Once you give this command, then only it will be installing it. The other way. Got it right? Any question in this?
Got it. Yeah. Got it.
PySpark session is a different. We will be going to discuss separate. This is Python basics. Okay, some of them have asked me in the chat window. I'm ML and DAE student. You complete this. I will join. Okay, sure, no problem. And then any other question, guys? Our installation is called web-based. So you can use here. You can use this one. Mm, where is the package? It's pre-built install. You don't want to do any installation. If you have a Google account, then automatically they will give you this access to you. For developer, I guess you'll get in the developer role. So TensorFlow, everything will be provided. Why is this package is not available? It's a Google Notebook we have. Unfortunately, I cannot say this right now. Maybe I'll open directly in this. So Colab is a library. Whenever I'm going to open it, Google Colab. This is the one I'm trying to see in this list. It should come here, Colab. Only. Okay, fine. So this is a collab research. So it's web-based. You don't want to install anything. Whenever you're required, you can automatically use this environment. Only you need a Google account. That's enough. Other than that, nothing is required. That's called a Google Collab. So who else have access? Just open this in your environment. Automatically it will be referred to you. I'll give in the chat window. Just open it. This is not related to any installation basis. It's pre-built installed. So all the versions of references, they will be provided here. Whenever required, you're just going to start. That's it. Here I'm going to create one more. mm, I'll give you the access. I'll load the files in GitHub repository. You can use it. So here you can see all your command you can provide here and type build direct interpreter. You don't want to install anything. Just to type everything, automatically will react with the Python programming. So I can see this package is initiated. Automatically is going to be connected to that Google server with Python interface, and it will be populated with the output. They're the common way. Mostly ML overall is working. This is might be helping for a lot because you have all the packages pre-built installed. And here you have the options to use with uh, RAM basis or GPU basis, anything is required, I can do the selections here as well. So this is the another way you can. So overall is I need to do a lot of practice in my local environment, then you can go with the first two options. Either you have to install with the exe Anaconda Python packages or Python, the Microsoft Store is available. It's also Python 3 is previously available in exe files. Now everything is pre-built with Microsoft Store. You can install as your wish. This is a two-way you can use in your local environment. So this is web browser basis. There's the one more is called collab repository. This is also you can use it. So this three-way you can use your all the development interfaces with installation basis. Next, IDE. There is a lot of IDEs is available. I'll give you most famous one. So PyCharm, Spider, what is speaking a notebook, VS Code, and many IDEs is available. This is also a little bit famous, and Python have own IDE also. That's you can use for your development. Overall, working the project level, they are using this IDE must to make that connections, and they will be extract the data, or if they have to do some testing with their packages and all. They must use with some IDEs only in the others. Just I want to know the only research level practice, then they may be going with this collab repository or this Anaconda references. They can use it. But overall, touch up in the framework level, this is most important. Any one of the ID you must install and you can use it. Overall, famous with the Java, they are using Eclipse. Eclipse you can use to connect with all the development also. So these are the IDE. I will show some of the IDE examples for you, how it is look like. So this is the IDE references. I have to install all the packages and I can open my own new project and I can provide a project name. Automatically it's just going to be refer and what kind of packages I need to install everything I can declare it here. And this is type of references. Either I have to go with Python. Python means only the Python package is available. You have to install everything. Conda is nothing but Anaconda. So Anaconda have pre-built packages available. Whenever you're going to start, the virtual environment is just pull all the packages and store separate for you. This is mostly help for your project development. So like this, you can choose it and then just click create and I'll give you the screen. That's it. So here everything is available. You can see the scanning files to index, which means it's trying to index the data with your all the packages. Right, this is happening, and you can use to create your own Python packages or any other references that you can use it. This is the one of the way ID development you can use it. Okay, here you can see by default init is available. Init is also kind of construct. I don't like to boring you with the basics level. So overall familiar with the computer science, they know what is constructor. Others Google it because it's not a basics. We have to deep dive, so it will get boring from others. So here you can create your packages. Okay, here you can develop as a bit. So here, what are you developing? Same like I just using the command, right? In notebook, I just use the command, right? Same like I can use the command here and I can run it. So this is packages ready, then only I can run this one. So it will take few minutes and once everything is ready, we can run the program. This is the one-way ID. Another one is VS Code is available and Jupyter Lab. There are much more things is available. We can use it. I'll open one more. Okay, so here you can see this is Jupyter Notebook or Jupyter Labs. Two things is available. We can create all the packages here and we can run here as well. But this file format will come with IPYNB. So what all the packages I just create in this PyCharm, it will come with just just .py file. File extension ends with .py. Jupyter Notebook comes with IPYNB. So these are the Python references. Here also you can develop and you can do all your commands. This is look like your Jupyter Collab registry. Both are same, but it's installed by Google. You have just web interface protocol and you can use to call with a Google environment. The same if you want to do that, then you can use Jupyter Notebook to install in your local and then you can call whenever you require. This files, everything will be stored in your local. This file completely stored in your Google Drive. These are the differences. So this file right now, whatever I have created here, this is stored in this file for this path only. So this is completely in Google Drive. So almost you have 15 GB of spaces. The cloud will be Google Cloud will give you. So you can use this environment to start your development and all. But unfortunately, you cannot go more than that. You have to store your data set, everything here itself. But the Jupyter Lab, everything in your local environment, local laptop or local system, whatever you're using it, they are only just going to store it. So you can use as you wish. This is the two differences. IDE is nothing but we have to do some command, right? That we need to store it. So this same command I want to use with other environment, then I want to call the packages. So it's a kind of developer who are also going to be work. They are going to be connect and do the process with multiple packages, then IDE is a better option. If suppose without IDE we are trying, it will take more time to debug your coding and all. That's the differences. Mostly, any developer, they have to use one of the IDE. It's favorite with them. We cannot assure this is the base IDE, you have to use it. It's a different. Everyone is using a different.
Okay,
Some of them,
Jupyter.
they'll go with the VS Code, and some of them will go with PyCharm and all. Yeah, please.
Okay, Jupyter, it is not a IDE. It is a package. Am I right?
Jupyter Notebook is a part of Anaconda packages. It's a IDE only
IDE only.
because we
Oh,
can, yeah,
mm,
we can save this file and we can use whenever required.
okay.
This is pre-installed packages.
Okay. So you're saying like Jupyter is a one of the IDE. So whenever
Yeah,
we run that, I run and debug and I want to see that result in the UI front, the
yeah,
Jupyter will
exactly. This is the
be
supporting packages. They are installed together. Okay.
okay. Like one more information, basically, by default of the Python code, we would run in the command prompt only. I mean, the result will be run, compiled, and once so the data will automatically be completed. But the IDE, it will compile and show the data in the like visible format. That is the reasons we are
You will
using
be
the.
develop entire code and then you are going to run together. That's the use of your IDE. Otherwise, what will happen? Line by line interpreter will be going to run and will give you the output. A lot of caches going to be generated. And one more thing, if you want to call the previous development, you are working with some classes, object references. At the time, I want to call the previous class references. Then IDE is the best usable and suitable to make the integrations. Otherwise, what will happen? You will be getting a lot of confusion during our process.
Okay,
So
fine.
later session tomorrow, maybe we are going to see some moves concept there. I'll show this example to you.
Okay.
Okay. Any other question, guys?
Yeah, hi sir. Can you provide documents at the end of the session? It's possible.
Yeah, I will give you entry. I will load all the files in Git repo and share the access to you. And already this and everything is recorded in YouTube directly. Live recording is going on so that you can use for your references as well. Don't worry about
Thank you.
it. This is the one more. You can see. Anaconda. Once I installed, these are the pre-built they will be giving you. Okay, so these are the environment, PyCharm, Spider, VS Code, and they will be make the Gravity and it's a kind of workload they will be created. It's a kind of workshop you can use it. some of the additional IDE references, they are integrated, which will help for your future references. R-Studio also, they will be provided in Python Professional. So what all you require, this is just a click install, automatically it will be installed for you. As of now, Jupyter Lab I installed. So Jupyter Notebook I have installed, VS Code, Spider, PyCharm, these are all I pre-built installed. So this is mostly I'm using in repeated manner. This is mandatory for overall is working in the Python development. So this is basics. At least you need to install it. And then environment. Here you can see I'll be creating multiple environment for the packages. Here the packages already installed information, everything I can notice. These are the package names available. So Flask and some favorite things I am trying to say. Hugging Face. Hugging Face is related to NLP platforms or LLM project who are working. They have to use this Hugging Face and JSON references, JSON schema, Jupyter I installed. Jupyter also kind of packages pre-built with your Anaconda library, like a Jupyter Lab. So ENB convert, NumPy, Open PyExcel. This is related to Excel. Who are else trying to read the Excel through Python? This will help you. ORC, Pandas. These are the packages. Mostly repeatedly you're using for your real time. So this package is already pre-built and installed in your Anaconda itself. You just call your environment and you can use it. I'm using for GCP practice for GCP related data engineering Python 3.10. Some of the environment I have to go with Python 3.10 that I can use it. Some of the Flink with development I am using with the Python 3.9 and another one Flink I am using with the Python 3.11. Based on the different version, I am installing the packages module separate. I'm going to call it at runtime. This two I'm using for TensorFlow and PySpark 4 recently they have introduced. So this is I'm using it. So different layer I just created. Whenever I require, I'm just going to be called with our IDE and I can use as per my requirement. This is I'm doing.
Sir, I have wondered if you want to work for the Oracle infrastructure, particularly it could be open the account or we were using for this Anaconda Navigator, uh,
Which one?
Oracle infrastructure. Which is go back to the open
Oracle.
for yeah. If you want to work for the Oracle infrastructure, you can we can use this uh,
You can
Anaconda.
create your own new interpreter and install what are the packages is required. Some of the packages by default is available. If you want to call with your Oracle, then you will be installing some packages. Rather, PyODBC something is available, or
Uh,
PyOracle packages is available that you can use it. And famous one, I forgot the name.
so after that, we
So
want to open the Oracle account, right? Uh,
Oracle, yeah, you can create the packages. Oracle account already you have, right?
yeah. No, sir. I have a
So,
doubt. I want to play it out. That's why I'm asking. If you
so
want to
if
work
you
for
want
the
to
Oracle,
use this Oracle cloud infrastructure, you can use this environment.
okay.
This is
After that, we want to
Oracle
create.
Cloud.
Okay.
Yeah, this is related to OCA operation. You can do that.
Okay.
OCA ODS with Oracle, then you can use this package.
Okay.
Okay. And then additional packages, what are required, then you can install it by your own. So using the pip command, already I mentioned you right. Based on that, you can do that. So pip install, and then you can provide your packages name. Then you can install it and use your code develop. That's it. Any questions till now, guys? Oh, fine then. So hope you have idea with some Python packages and the Python installations and IDE references. Hope no doubt in these 2 points. Then I'll go with some standard data type and a complex data type. So different data type interfaces we can create it here and we can use it. That I will try to discuss with you. Okay, so here somebody is asking. So YouTube directly is running right now. You can use it. So I will share you the link. So you can refer it. It's a live recording is going on. You can use it. Better, I can use that environment directly. I don't want to create this notepad separate. Everything I'll copy here itself. I'll create it here. Then you'll get some experience, real-time experience. Mhm. Okay, so this is the package references and then coding. So data type, what do you mean by data type? There is a lot of data types available. What do you mean by data type?
What kind of data we are going to store in that time, we have to mention that type, which means uh, number or string, date, or else likewise.
So it means type of the data. That's the meaning for data type.
Yes.
What kind of type of this data? That's the okay. So if you're going to explain the interview, this is not a correct way. You have to elaborate like you only. But the simple understanding, what kind of data? So we must know the type of the data. Either we are going to develop some code with some programming, then we'll be using some mathematical algorithm, or we'll be going to call some numerical references. This is they are declaring here different type of the model. So direct, if you're going to work with the number, then it comes with integer. This is one of the type of the data is available. If you want to use any non-numerical as alphabet related, then you can use string data type and then true or false statement. So whenever you're going to access your data, either it should be a true or false. Wherever it come with a Boolean, then you can use this Boolean data type. And then double. Some fractions is available, then you can use this double. So this is the four is major. So based on this, they will be going to develop for further development. So this is called as a standard data types.
Okay, what is the difference between the integer and the double?
Integer will come with only the numbers. Double will come with fractions of the number. So whenever you're going to
You
create
mean
a
say
right, if you want to,
you mean say float value, am I right?
sorry,
Float value.
yeah, float values. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So that
Okay.
will be called as a float or double.
Okay.
So wherever the fraction comes, then you must go with the double or float. Others
Okay.
Boolean means true or false. String means any alphanumerical. Integer means only numerical. That's the meaning. Okay. So now I'll show some examples. It's equal to 1, 2, 3. When I'm going to declare this value, this is will be stored into this variable, access a variable. Here I'm going to store it. The program mostly close to your mathematical algorithm. For all studying, right, at the time during 10th or 8th, they will be creating one variable and store the value as it is. The same only we are doing it here. But here we will be doing some manipulation at runtime with your data and provide the data in the structure model or based on your input, we will be designing accordingly. So all the program is based on the math only. For us, comfort with the maths, then programming is very easy to you. But the challenge is only the syntax that we must know. If you are going to use this Python, which has different syntax they are using it, Scala, Java, or R programming, or some other JavaScript, if you're going to use it, that they are using a different syntax environment. So you must understand the syntax in detail. That's the only thing. So I am trying to compare each of the topic with the mathematics because you are familiar with the previous mathematics and your studies that you will be easy and close to understand very much for you. Okay, so this is I'm trying to declare. Now this values are assigned. If you want to see the value, just type the variable and see. Okay, this is a notebook. If you want to see the data in your IDE, not in the single, you cannot use it. Just use print as a kind of statement is available. You can refer it. Then you can see the value. There is a query. There is the output for your query. Like that, you can do that. So this play button you can use to run and see the output for it. So you store this value, you want to know what kind of type of the data, then you can use the command called type of the value. So this variable is x. This is I want to see with the type of the x and constraint. This is I'm trying to give you. It will give you what kind of data type it is. A class of integer. We will discuss later about classes. I don't want to confuse you at the beginning, but it's a class of int, which means this value stored in integer. That's the meaning. The same if I supposed to store in different variable, here I can give you with quotes. So wherever I'm using the quotes and then I'll be declaring the value, it will be considered as an alpha numerical. It's not a numerical data, it's an alpha numerical data. So just I'm entering it. Now I would like to see the data type. You can see str means string. So previously you're not using any quotes, then this meaning is this will be trying to consider as an integer value. Where you're using the quotes, then it will be considered as a string data type references at runtime. Okay, either you can use single quote or double quote. Both will be considered into the variable references one. Okay, so this is also right now it will be considered into string only. Some places the people are using single quote, some places the people are using with double quote. As per Python, that is standard procedure, they are suggested to go with a single quote mostly in your code development, not with the double quote. Because there is some slight differences available. So, and whoever is going to be working real time, where at the time there is some code check is available, they are going to review your code. So sometimes whoever is using double code, at the time your review might be rejected. So please be careful. Mostly go with single code in your real time. Double code is a different perspective, but both will work in the programming. But code reviews and all, you're going to face some rejections in your real time. Okay. We will discuss what kind of that double quote and single quote meanings are. That are standard procedures. Later we will discuss. As of now, I don't want to confuse you. Okay, you can see both will show us in data type references. And right now we just discussed integer and the string. Third is Boolean. So Boolean is nothing but you have to declare true or false. Print B, print type of B value. You can see this one, Boolean. And mostly, whenever you're going to declare it, you should use this first letter into capital letter. Example, if I suppose to use in the small, you can see the differences. You are getting some exceptions. True is not defined because you cannot understand and store it. So by default, some reserved keywords available in your coding so that they'll be going with capital T. So I cannot give you everything into the capital letter. Only first letter you have to declare. And you can see this one little bit blue compared with other text. So all of the text shows with the black only. Here you can see. So wherever you're seeing the blue highlights, then it will be reserved keywords. So here you cannot do that. If I supposed to use false, same like, let's see. Okay, this variable, before I just stored this value as a true Boolean. Now I just going to store b1 equal to false. Okay, so this is related to the Boolean. Either it should be only two element. It should be a true or false. These two values only will be stored into the Boolean format. Anything else comes with your string or integer like that, you have to store it. So if suppose I want to store this value, true means 1 and false means 0. If suppose you're going to declare, then it will be considered into numeric format 1. You can see 0. So 0 means false, but it doesn't consider it. Okay, it will be considered into numerical data type references 1. So please be careful while you're going to declare your data type at runtime. So based on your inputs and the data type preferences, you want to declare it. Otherwise, you cannot. Okay. So as of now, Boolean we just discussed. Now we'll go with next one data type is called double or fractions. So D equal to 10.123, something I'm going to declare it. You can see float. So float means it has to be stored with the numeric and the fractions. So if I suppose I'm going to use this one as an integer functions int of 10.1.3, you can see I declare this value in numerical with the fractions. This is I'm going to infer with integer function. By default, some functions is inbuilt. I'm using one of the function called as a in. This is trying to convert your float value into integer reference. Okay, it has to be converted. Or either I can give you this one equal to integer of d variable because already d variable I declare. D variable have float value. Let me print it. Sorry, it's d, right? Okay, 10.123. The output I'm getting it. Once I convert into integer of d means this e variable is going to be infer the value of d and convert into numeric format. E as an integer. And let me print the value. You can see this value as a e 10.1 because it's just going to be infer and get the first numerical factor number. It doesn't consider the fractions, only the precisions of the value, just consider and store it here. It won't affect your d variable output as it is, it will be the d as a float, but e as infer on top of your d variable and integer data type as applied, then it will be converted into the integer. Only 10 as represent in e. D always have 10.1.3, so 123. E variable have only 10 value. If you want to see the both, then I can give you e comma d. So 10 is a e value, 10.123 is a d variable value. This is I can explain. Okay. As of now, any questions? Any queries till now? Okay. One more beauty in your programming Python. Wherever you're going to declare the value, example, e already have the value of 10, right? Okay. It has the value stored with the 10. And I'm going to create one more variable called e equal to 10. Okay. Okay. Both have same value. But if in other programming, when I was working with the previous other programming at the time, this one following with a different memory address and this variable following with a different memory address. But in Python, both will be followed by based on your values. For example, print ID. ID means address of your values. That I'm trying to say. Previous variable E, if you want to see this, some of the memory address it will be represented to you. So this is the value of 10, it just stored. Same like if I suppose to see this value of a variable, both will be following with the same memory address only. So it will be reducing your cache memory at time at the runtime when you are going to use with your Python programming. But other programming, they must following to store each values in a different memory address based on your variables. But Python, based on your values, it's just going to be represent.
Okay,
This is the beauty
suppose
of your Python.
okay, suppose if I am changing the value for a, from 10 to 15. In the time, the memory
Mm.
where you are, I mean, memory address also will be changed.
Yeah, exactly. Now E equal to 10. Now let me going to change the value E equal to E plus 1. Which means A is a 10. I'm planning to add some value. Now I'm planning to print the value of E. Now it's 11. Let me going to see this value. Memory address. You can see some of the differences. 3024 end with this one previously. Now 11 will be following different memory address. 3056. This memory address is stored. Again, if I back to switch the existing data into E variable, then we just see it. E equal to 10. Again, I'm going to switch the existing value. Now let me go into print this one. It will be represented with the same memory address of 10. So one variable, one value, those value will be pointed with some memory address. Those address referred with multiple variables. This is happening. So what will happen when you are going to read multiple data? It's a kind of billions of records you are trying to read it. Billions of records, even if you're going to read, it has to following with one memory address. Whenever you're going to create multiple variable, it's just going to be point the same memory address to use it at runtime. Based on your value space is just going to be reactive for you. Understood? Otherwise, what will happen? You'll be getting out of memory exception in real time. So Python
Uh,
help to reduce the out of memory exception as a cache memory exceptions at runtime for you. And some advantages with the serialization concept is available, PyArrow, PySpark. While you are going to use it, it will be using the serialization with a less process with the memory and the caching performances. Okay, that's one more beauty. Yeah, any question? Any question guys till now? Or confused somewhere? Just let me know. If you want to recall something, then I can do that. Uh, you are clear, then let me know, then I can proceed for the rest. Any queries or doubts, confusions?
I'm okay with that. We can proceed next.
Okay. Others? Anything need to recall? Oh,
But we can move on next.
oh, great. So standard data type, you are very clear right now. This is the standard data type. Only will come with this four. It's called as a primitive data type. Some of the places the people are calling as a primitive data type, but as understanding basis, I just declare as a standard data type. So complex data type is called as a collection data type that we will be planning to discuss right now. So collections, what do you mean by collections? Or what do you mean by complex data type? How many of you work with 10th standard? You will be studying about matrix, right? So hope you remember what is matrix. 2 by 2 matrix, 3 by 3 matrix. So you maybe practice it, right? Zero matrix, one matrix. Are you able to remember what it is? Not yet remember. Okay, so collections of the data are element that will be stored into the matrix. So I can remember, or maybe I'll show some basic examples. Matrix is not a film. So here we'll call this one. Yeah, the way you maybe practice it in real time. 2 by 2 matrix, 3 by 2 matrix, which means multiple element we are stored together. So this matrix will be calling with the one variable. Am I right? I don't like to go deep dive. Here you can say V equal to some matrix you just declare. So multiple element you are stored in a single variable. So based on this single variable, you're going to use it. If suppose I want to extract this 45 means, what is the value I can proceed here? Can you confirm the position for this 45? This is in second row, first column. Am I right? 2 comma 1. Correct me if I'm wrong. So this value I can verify based on the second row and first one value. Same like if I want to extract this data, 36 means third row, third column. I can point it, then this value I can represent and extract it. So V is a single variable. This is going to be point the element of the values from that group of the total element. This is I'm trying to do that. The same of grouped element here we can use by our yeah, collections. So collections is a kind of matrix references. We can store multiple values together and we can use it. But it have different nature. Always we cannot go with the same group of the element. We have to go with some key references. Or we have to point some inputs references with some indexes basis or some of the schema types we'll be going to call the value basis also. So it's a kind of key basis. So something like it will be very different on a behavior. That's we can call with our collection references. So one of the favorite collections mostly the people know about array. Unfortunately, array we cannot use directly here. This array we can use in differently. Only NumPy packages will support for array. Others will go with list or tuple. Okay, this two we can use it. List also behave like a array only. Tuple also will react like an array only. Okay. Third one is called dictionary. A dictionary in some other programming, the people are calling us a map. It will be following with the key and value. So all the values will be following with the key and represent with the value basis. We can do that. Fourth one is called set. Set also part of array, but we must following the value with array indexing with no duplication effect. Others too allow the duplications, but have slight differences between the list and tuple. But set have error indexing and no duplication. Okay, so this four is available and frozen set and normal set that will be different here and the dictionary have a key one value only and list and tuple will be behaving differently. Okay, we can see the examples for the list. can declare one variable called a li, and this has to be used this square bracket. Mostly list whenever you're going to declare, then you can use this declaration in square bracket. Okay. So now if I suppose to declare the value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here I just declare it. I want to extract the data of 2. So it's already I explained you this is kind of array references. In the array, I want to extract this 2 means what is the value I can pass it here. What is the index basis? What is the index number for this 2 if I want to extract? Li of always index start from 0. So second position, which means it should be a 1 because this is a 0 index, this is the first index, the second, third, fourth. So total 5 element, index maximum is available 4 because it start from the 0 always with the array. So same here also. So total 4 index references just 4. If I want to extract 2, then I can provide like list value. This is a variable name of, and I can declare the index position. Okay. Now it's very clear, right? I just zooming for you. You can see this value I can extract. Same like I want to extract the value of 4 means what is the index number here?
3.
3. So we can extract the data. Okay, so this is single dimension. If I want to extract like a matrix I show you just before, right? Same like I want to extract, then how can I do that? I want to create a 2 by 2 matrix. Li1 is a new variable. I would like to declare. I can use one more square bracket. I can declare the value. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. First element have 5 element. Second have 5 element. Both I just declared. This is look like this way you can consider it. Okay. So it's a kind of array matrix. Here 2 element I just stored. So I want to check 12. Then what would be that? Index references. I can call it here. Li1 of I want to extract this 12 from this list. How can I do that? What kind of element I can call it? Just tell me the index number.
2, 2.
Just recall it.
6.
And
6.
index always array start with 0 here then.
1, 1.
Yeah. But here you can declare 1 of 1. Okay. So this is 0 row. This is first row. So in first row, you are trying to extract this one. Here, 0 element, first element. That's what you are declaring here 1. Got it? If I want to extract 4 means, then what would be the value?
0, 3. Like Li 0, 3.
Will be 0,
3.
3. So I can extract this value. So this group the element has stored the single variable. You can consider the same with your matrix here. but it will be start from the zero so that you're declaring the value from the zero element. So zero indexing, first indexing, and then you can declare as you wish. Like that, you want to extract the data. Overall is going to be work in machine learning platform in the future. You must understand these basic references because all machine learning, TensorFlow, PyTorch, NumPy environment, and some other LLM interfaces, everything following with this references one. So you might be confused in the future, but please get the clarification now itself if you are confused. Somebody have a motivation to go to the machine learning platform, definitely they will facing this kind of issues. Okay, so now I have one more doubt. Can I use numeric and non-numerical together here? Is it possible? Example 21,
I think it is possible.
22, ABC, X, Y, Z. This is the value I am declaring right now. Is it possible in your matrix while you studied in the 10th, right? You are using some matrices. So during the matrix, are you able to use the numerical values at runtime in your same variable?
In mathematics, it is not possible, but here I don't know if it is possible or not.
So this is completely numerical data. We are going to represent at runtime in matrix. But in Python, this complex data type, for all you're going to use it, there you can use numerical and non-numerical together. There is no issues. Okay, so this is possible.
And
I can
also I want, sorry, and also I want to know that the number of the columns should be matched for each row or not. It is not not should not be
no, you can
non-matrix.
add. You can use number of columns additions. That's not a problem. So example,
Okay, in the
right
first row,
now
in
only
first
four
row
elements.
there are 5 columns are mentioned, 1, 2, 5.
Yeah. Last two
In second row
element I
also you are
can.
mentioned the 5 column.
Yeah.
In
Third
last
only four
element
is
you are
available.
last row.
Yeah. Only
Yeah.
four. So this
Okay.
is also possible. I'm running the query right now. Okay. Now Li2 is accept.
Okay.
So first row have 5 elements. Second row have 5 elements. Third row only 4 elements is available. So it's accepting. If I want to see the data type of Li2, you can see this is the list. So what is the command? I can extract ABC value from this variable. How can I make the indexing? Li2
2 list 2 2
2 2
2
and then
another 2 2.
okay 2 comma 2 because
Yeah.
0 row, first row, second row, and then 0 column, first column, second column. So 2 comma 2. It will be populate output as you expect. So what kind of data type this?
This is string.
Yeah, if you want to see this, you type of the element of the so string data type. Like that, you can extract your data from that one variable. Okay, clear now? Any question?
Sorry, can you explain one more time?
So here I just declaring numerical data type values. Here also numerical data type. Here numerical and non-numerical. Even I can use some other references also. Example, I can declare with some true Boolean value and then some fraction value also 5 point something 48. Okay, I just declare it. Multiple data type I involved in the same variable. So I want to extract the data. That's possible. Here 2 comma 2, I can extract the string value Same like I want to extract true means what is the element number? 2 comma
5.
4.
Actually, it will start with 0.
0,
So
1,
21
2, 3, 4.
yeah.
So 0 always consider 0 and then fourth element. If you want to extract this data, this will come with Boolean value of true. If I want to see the value of this one, this is Boolean output. Same like 2 comma 5. It's a decimal float variable values you are expecting right now. So this float data type, you can compare it using the state function. Okay, like that different data type you can declare in the same variable in Python. Okay, so this kind of acceptance we can use only in list and tuple. So declaration for the list, you have to use the square bracket and then allowing multiple data types. Okay, in the same variable. Okay, these are the advantages of the list data types. Got it? Are you clear now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, next we can go to the tuple. Any question till now with the list? So if you're clear, so the list, then tuple is very easy for you. Otherwise, you may get some confusions. Clear? Say yes or no in chat and also it's open for you.
Yeah, it's clear now. You can go to next.
Oh, then I can create tuple. Okay, so the same like list declare as before it's a square bracket. Here is normal bracket. This is you can use it. This is used for your declaration. P1 equal to, I can declare this one, and inside I can declare the value of 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma, so some parameter and declaring that. So let me go into see this one. Type of P1. It's a tuple. Okay, previously list I just declare what is the list value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same value I'm declaring right now. I can extract the data, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tuple also T1. I have the same value. Li T1. Both have a same value. If I want to extract the element 3 value, then what is the index number? I can use it. T1 of I can extract this 3.
Two.
So I can extract. It has same like behaving with your list. Am I right? There is no differences. Correct?
Yes.
I can declare with multiple values also. So
Okay,
T2 I can declare.
then what is the purpose of the tuple?
Yeah, same only I'm coming to you. I'm maybe going to declare all the value of L1 I'm using here. I declare T Okay, same. Everything I just declared here, tuple to the values. If I want to extract val means, what is the index I can use it here?
Two, oh,
Up to of
one.
1,
One.
1. I can extract. So it's behaving the same only, same like a list, but you want to know the differences, right?
Yeah.
I can show you this one. Li11, I can give you this one. Previously, Li11, Li1 of the value I can extract as it is. Both are behaving the same. Here, I want to change the value from 1 to 2. I can change 2 1 2 or 2 1 double something. I am planning to change it here. Now, this value you can see is allowing to change it. Now, the same I'm trying to approach here. Tuple object doesn't support item assignment. I'm getting some exceptions. So, which means I hope you got the answer.
Okay. So basically, like it is a constant variable.
In tuple, once you declare, you cannot do the changes. But a list you can declare, and whenever required, you can adjust the value at runtime. Okay, got it
Okay.
now. Because I can change the value li1 value from 12 to 2112. This is I can possible to change it at runtime. But tuple 2, this is the tuple value of 1 I cannot replace once I declare it. It's a fixed value, which means in normal generic, we can say constant or non-constant or fixed variable or normal variable like that. But in our program, you can say this is as a immutable. This is mutable. In interview perspective, the people will be confusing you what is immutable and immutable. So what are all is changing the values at runtime, that's called as a mutable. What are all is not possible to change it, that's called as a immutable. So tuple have same behavior like list, but it's immutable. That's the only differences.
Mutable mean basically the mutable. I mean the purpose of the keyword for mutable it is changeable. Okay.
Yeah, once you declare, you cannot do any changes at runtime. Wherever is required, then you can go with the tuple. Wherever you want to change the value at runtime, then you can go with list.
Okay, the mutable is the keyword coming from it is related to Python or else where we are using that keyword the mutable.
This keyword mostly in a real time wherever you're going to practicing it, right? In upcoming language and practices, they are using this keyword mutable and immutable. Mutable means changeable, immutable means not changeable. That's the meaning. Okay. Okay, copy this line. Tuple also allowed to add multiple data type at runtime. There is no issues. So if I want to create this value, so is it something, then tuple also allowing you multiple data types and declarations and value accessing. Everything is the same like your list. The only changes you cannot do the changes in tuple, but you can do the changes of your list variable. Not only that, and one more thing is available. I forgot to tell you, called the value of your the size of your data. Example, li1. I can switch back the data with li equal to 12 itself. First, let me confirm this value. Same value I just applied. Now let me go into check the data, same as it is with the tuple. Right now, both are same. Both are same. If I want to see the size of the data, then I can use size command, li one. Okay, sorry, size of it's variable, I guess, not it. Okay, fine. Why?
I think we have to mention the print.
No, it doesn't accept the no sizes. Size of, I guess. Yeah, there's a size value, which means 56 is the memory size. How much memory it just occupied right now? That's the meaning for this one. So list one have 56 bytes of data just stored in the memory. Same element, there is no changes. Both of the same element. I'm going to use tuple, and I would like to see the size of this tuple value. You can see it has only 40. This one occupied 56 bytes. Tuple only occupied 40 bytes of data. So tuple significantly utilizing less size of your memory, but list will be occupied some additional memory. This will help for your data changes and all. It has to create the caches and store the data at runtime. That's the reason size of list have a little bit more to compare with tuple. So if you are going to handle billions of record at the time, tuple slightly smaller to compare with the list element variables. Got it?
Yeah.
So this is also you must know because mostly in your interviews they will give you some sample this related programming abstract that they will give you the kind of references to you. Okay. Once you deep dive, then you can easily understand, but they will ask you in the tricky manner. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the one more beauty of your tuple. But list, so where we can go with the list, where we need to go with the tuple, that you must understand at the beginning of your code development. Got it?
Yeah.
Any question, guys? Till now, everyone is clear? Confused somewhere. Just let me know. We can clarify, and then we can proceed further. Oh, great. Then we can go to the next topic, dictionary. Also known as map. In Java, Scala, and other programming, they are calling this as a map, but Python only calling this as a dictionary. Okay, so how we can declare? It has to declare with curly braces and not to follow by key and value. Without key and value, you cannot declare it. Okay, so we'll do 1 equal to the curly braces. And here you want to declare all the values with key, at least one key, and then you have to declare a value. example. Okay, I can give you A1, B2, C3. Okay, I'm trying to declare this value. Now I want to see the type of the dictionary. So this variable react as a list. That means dictionary variable. Okay, I know how to declare it. I want to extract the data. How I can extract from here? Are we following with any indexing here? No, right? So if I want to extract the data from this, because I am using colon, each of the element have one key and one value. One key. So whatever I declared in the beginning, that's a key. A, B, C. These are the key. 1, 2, 3. These are all the value. I can declare one more value. 4 is a key. B is a value. Okay. Everything following with alpha numerical number. That's a key I just declared. Numerical number, everything is a value I declare. Here one more value. Numeric value 4 I just declare as a key. B as for numeric as a values I am representing, right. If I want to extract the data to this value I want to extract, then I can point this one at runtime. How can I do that? Victory of B. Then it will give you the output for you. Okay. So if I want to extract D means, how can I do that? Then what was the element here? I want to extract.
Four.
If I declare key of dictionary one of key 4 means it will be populate the output of D for you. Can we do that in reverse? I want to see the value of 3.
Okay. I mean, the Python is case sensitive or not?
Yeah, Python also based on the key is a case sensitive, so you cannot go forward.
Here I am giving the distinct one, small b. B.
Yeah,
B.
key
Okay.
error because this key is not available.
Okay.
So it must be following as it is what you're mentioning the keys.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Okay. So coming back to the topic. So can I use without key the I want to extract only the value, without key I want to declare. Is it possible?
I think so. Yeah, we can give the like integer value. I mean, first row
No, I don't want to declare this key. Is it possible?
0. We can see the array value like 0 to 1. 0.
0.
Yeah. I want to
No,
know
I'm
the
I'm
first.
asking about the declaration. Declaration. Can I declare multiple keys or multiple values together in the same key itself or same value itself?
I
So
think it's
one
not
value
possible.
have multiple keys or one key have multiple values. Whether it is possible or not.
I think like
I think.
one value, multiple variable, multiple
Yeah,
multiple.
one key, multiple element, multiple values, or one value, multiple keys. Can we declare
One.
like that?
The first one it is not possible. One key it is not multiple value. It is not possible. One value can be multiple key.
Okay, what about others? Share your opinion. Any thoughts? Is it possible or not? I'm asking about the many to many relationship, either one key, multiple value, or one value, multiple keys. Is it possible? Say yes or no. Okay, somebody saying one value with multiple keys. Okay, yes means okay. Let's try now. We'll see. Okay, so first scenario, one key, multiple values. So I can declare A. I can declare multiple values. One, two, three. Is it possible?
I think not possible.
Others? Okay. Some syntax error we are getting. Okay, I'll do the reversing right now. So multiple keys have one value. So is it possible?
Yes, I think so.
Somebody says no in chat window. What about others? Just try whether it is right or wrong. Don't worry about it. It's a kind of learning for you. No comments. Wait. Let's try. Invalid syntax. So one key, multiple values, also multiple key, one value. Both of them directly not possible. But indirectly we can do that. How? I can declare the same value here. One key, multiple values using complex data types. List, tuple, that we just did, right? Now I'm planning to declare this way. Is it possible now?
I mean, correct, yeah.
Okay, I can extract, I can read the data. Now I want to read the data, this two I want to extract from here. How can I do that?
Tuple key name, and one.
Key name of
One.
one. Then I can extract element 2 from here. Okay, so one key have multiple values. Okay, this is possible. In the reverse now, dictionary 3, I'm planning to declare dictionary 3, multiple values, multiple keys following with the same value. So how can we declare it? Will it work? Will it work? Is
Not
this
sure.
correct?
Not sure. Reason is here we can say like name or numeric as something single value. But here we are mentioning one of the data type.
Yeah, multiple keys. I'm declaring it here with the same value. Is it possible or not?
Not possible.
What about others? Somebody says yes. It's a kind of quiz for you. Just try. I don't mention your name. Don't worry about it. So just try. You have a chat window. Others? Okay, somebody says yes. What about others? Will it work or not? Okay, my vote goes to yes. Great. Wherever you're raising the doubt, then only you'll get the clarification. That's what I just mentioning you. Okay, I'm getting multiple inputs right now. Mostly I'm getting yes. Okay, let me try to run this code. I'm getting error unhashable type list. So this is not working, but it's possible in a different way. Instead of list, if you're going to declare in tuple, then it's possible. But why? If you're going to declare multiple keys in list, it's not working, but multiple keys in tuple, it's working.
Reason is,
What is the
like
difference?
collection is mutable, or like tuple is non-mutable, which means like the key name always like a constant, should not be changed anytime. That is the reason here, tuple is supported for dictionary as a
Close to
key name.
correct. You're close to the point. Yeah. So, but slight differences. Yeah. So, Bharani have a correct answer. Almost Suresh also has provided this correct answer, but the keyword is important. Wherever you declare the list, it's possible to change the value because list behavior is immutable. You can change the value of the element at runtime. So wherever the key changes, it's not accepted by your dictionary database. When you are declaring the tuple, there is no changes. It's a immutable. Once you declare, you cannot do the changes. So that dictionary can accept
So
this
that
value
collection
at
is not
runtime. It's so dictionary always key should follow with immutable value. You can go with mutable, no issues. Okay. Yeah, Suresh.
yeah, correct, yeah.
So this is an important. Whenever you're going to create these queries, mostly the JSON file format is look like dictionary only. It must have one key and multiple values or multiple keys, and it will be following with the multiple values one. But the concept is the key should not change. It's always immutable. Value you can provide in the different. That's not a problem. Now I declared this value. Let me going to extract this one. I want to extract the element of B. How we can do that?
We can say B and 0.
Via.
Sorry, any one key name we can say A, B, C. Anyone we can say.
What would be the value?
So if I want to see the A value, we can mention the key name A, then mention the
How
0.
will
A, yeah.
A? A?
Then 0.
Will it pop?
Yeah.
There is no key here.
So here we can mention 0, 0 to 0. 0 and 0.
Immutable, all the value pointed. So another concept is called bagging. You don't want to compare right now. So I want to extract one value only. So multiple keys point with the same value. Then I can declare this value like this. Okay. It's called a bag unbag. In tuple, there is a concept called bagging unbagging. Like that, I can do that. But here, everything is a single tuple values.
So here we
You
can,
cannot extract
like we can specifically mention the B or C.
No, we cannot do that. It has multiple element pointing the same values, right? So tuple means freezed element. You cannot do that. Maybe you can. That's a concept that I said, right? Backing and backing. As of now, I don't want to confuse you. If you have the value that you want to point with multiple element, you can use the concept of bagging and unbagging. But a dictionary, for example purpose, I'm trying to say. So multiple element, if you're going to declare the tuple, then you can expect the value here. But you cannot expect based on the single element here. You want to declare entire tuple, which means entire key, then only this entire key is going to be pointed here. Okay. What is the key you are using it here? So dictionary keys of A, B, C, everything will be just single key. Now I can show you some other example. Dictionary for B. Okay, B already is available. X, colon 25. Let me go to declare it here. So here, if you want to extract the keys, you are seeing, oh sorry, dictionary 4. You can see ABC is one of the key, X is another one key. So everything will be combined as a single key here. Got it?
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
So from this example, you can understand key is immutable value. Immutable. Once I declare, I can do the changes at runtime also for the value. Let me go into change some values. Example, here 25 I just declare for the X, right? Of 4 of X, I can get 25. Now I am planning to change the value from 25 to 50. Some value I'm just going to be modifying. Now let me go into extract the data. It's changing. So values are mutable. You can change whenever you require. But keys are immutable. Once you declare, you cannot do the changes. Got it? Is it clear?
Yes, yes.
Any question? You all know? So dictionary mostly in real time you are going to handle with JSON related data, JSON files, XML tags, and some additional references available. I don't want to confuse this two. You can compare it as of now. These two react based on your dictionary references. Overall is touch up and work with the MongoDB. MongoDB completely following with the dictionary references for all the collections. You have to create the tables with dictionary basis. So whenever you're going to work with a NoSQL databases, that is also represented by dictionary references. Only Oracle or RDBMS tables will be following with a list and tuple. Dictionary basis, NoSQL databases, and JSON semi-structured data. Mostly it will be React based on your dictionary formats. Okay, I'm trying to compare with a real-time data structure. Got it? Any question till now?
Yeah, okay.
Any question about dictionary? Are we good to go to the next topic?
We can go to the next topic.
Uh, so next collections.
I mean, one more doubt. The same kind of, ID, can I use in my local machine without,
You can download and you
Voila.
can use it. No problem. There's
Download?
packages you can download and install in your environment. Jupyter
Okay.
Lab or Jupyter Notebook, you can use it. Or you can
Okay.
use Google Colab. Just to type Google Colab, then you can get the same environment. You can upload this file and open it. Okay, it's up to your comfort. That's what
No,
I can
already
show you
and
both.
already
Here I
you
can
know,
show you
like
this with
most of the
Jupyter.
free space are most of the free space are used in the Google Drive. That's what I'm doing.
Mm.
Okay, but like
No
we
problem. Then yeah, you can install this Anaconda package and then you can use this code directly. I will pull all the code into, sorry, I will push this all the code into GitLab and you can use it. Okay. Okay, fine. Next topic. Set. So set the declaration as there is also curly braces, but it should not follow with key and value. It's like at list and tuple. Okay, now let me go into declare S1 equal to in curly braces. If you're going to declare key and value, it will be react as a dictionary. If you are not declared anything with the key and value, directly you will be declare the element like a list or tuple. It will be considered as a set. You can see this one A. 1, 2, 3, B. See, something I'm planning to declare it right now. Now let's go to see the type of S1 is a set. Okay. But one challenge here, if I want to extract this element to how we can do that. I want to
We-
extract to
we can say the index row size
then
S1 2
S1
S1
S1 of
1. No, sorry,
1.
1. 2, 2, 2, 2, sorry. 2, yeah.
We are getting some error, right? Set object is
Set
sub-
object is not
subscriptable. You
subscriptable.
cannot subscript the values at runtime for you. Then how we can extract the data? How can we do that? I want to extract the element.
S1 open bracket 2.
Hmm?
S1 open bracket 1, 2.
Sorry, S1 2.
S1
How you are saying?
open bracket 2.
This one, like this.
Yeah, yes.
Set the object is not callable, subscriptable. Then set always behave with iteration basis only. So you cannot extract the data directly from your set with index basis. So you can go with the looping for I in S1 print. You can extract the data from here. There is no indexing for your set. But why the set is important? Why?
Where you are asking, where we it will be used for set, right?
Yeah, why? What is the importance of set?
Wherever we want to use while or for loop iteration based on that number of iteration,
Then
that's not
list in tuple also will be react with the for loop, right? List also have the same behavior as Raf said. You can go with the for loop to index the data at runtime one by one. That is also possible. Example, I can show you the same example for you. And I can extract the data. So multiple element is joined together. I can extract the data from here. List also have iterable references. Set also have iterable references. So all the collection related data types have iterable references. But what is the benefits or what is the main feature of set? Anyone? Oh, let me go into add some values. Let's see. Total how many element is available? 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 element I just declared. Set variable. Now I'm planning to retrieve the data. How many is there? Only 7 element is available out of 10. Which means
unique value will be provided.
wherever the duplicate record is available, it just skip it. This 1, 2, 3 is duplicated here. Am I right?
Right. And also
Set
showing the data in ascending order.
mostly it will be shows with ascending format, but the main priority it will not allow the duplicate records in your variable. That's the beauty of your set. Other environment, other variable allow the duplication, but set will not allow duplication. No more duplication.
And also I
Always
have one query. Set, it is mutable or immutable.
what do you think about it? Whether it is immutable or immutable?
I think not. It is immutable.
Yes. To dot add D. So it is
Mutable.
mutable. You can add the value. That's not a problem. One more type of set is available. That's called frozen set. It's normal set. Another one is frozen set. Frozen set means once you declare, you cannot do the changes. That's immutable references. It has all the behavior. Only it's react with the immutable behavior at last. So that's a frozen set. This is normal set. In normal set, it will allow to add the data. But what if
Okay.
suppose I am planning to add the same element, same existing element, 4, I would like to add it again. What will happen? Will it add or not?
Not
Otherwise,
for the same data, without distinct data.
same only because this data already exists. So it doesn't allow to add it. At runtime, it will be verify this position, the data is available or not. Yeah, the data is available already. So I don't want to add it again, even if you're going to give this addition command.
Is
So
it
if it is
possible?
non-duplicated, then only it will be allowed. Only, yeah.
Is it possible when I declare this at that time? Can can I say like it is immutable?
Come again? I'm a bit
I
confused.
mean, whenever I declare
Once
the
that whenever you're trying to add a new element, it's not already exist in the same set variable, then it will be allowed to add it.
okay.
So set is a mutable. It's allowed to add the value. It's allowed to delete the value also.
Okay.
Okay. If I want to delete this C value, how can we do that?
Yes,
Let's
to
do
dot.
not
Let me talk.
discard of D. If I supposed to declare, then it allowed to delete the element also. We can say the element has been deleted. So it has to allow to add and delete. Mutable. Set is act as a mutable, but it won't allow to duplicate the value in your existing element. Okay. Using and this command. Got it?
Yeah.
So if I want to extract the data from set to, so with the element basis, I want to extract the element basis, then how can we do that? Directly not possible because I'm trying to extract everything based on iteration basis only. But I want to extract the data based on that indexing references. Then what we can do, first we can declare all the values with a set variable to avoid the duplication. And then we can convert set into list. Yes, something I'm going to declare it here. A list of S2. Like this, I can convert the data from set to list. In this list, I can extract the data based on the indexing. So here, I can extract the second element. Second element means what is the output I'm getting right now.
Delete.
Okay. So like this, from set, I can convert into list or tuple, and then I can extract. Based on the behavior, I can choose the element, sorry, I can choose the data type and extract it.
Is it possible to change,
Got it?
convert? Is it possible to convert from list to, I mean, collection or list from list to set?
Yeah, you can use the set function to convert from list to set. So set of li s2. Then I'm going to declare this as s3. Yes, li. Okay. Now this will be react as a set now.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
So reversing also you can do that. Based on your programming nature, you have some use cases, right? Based on your use cases only, whether you have to go with a set or whether you have to go with tuple or whether you have to go with a list that you want to choose it. Okay,
Got it.
clear till now.
Yeah. Yes.
Any question, guys? Okay, almost we are covered. First four topics only: Python, the standard data types, and the complex data type. This is what we have covered. Then we can cover by tomorrow. So tomorrow we will start from the where we left today. From here we can continue with the string slicing, iteration, statements, UDF, lambda, and the hoops concept and the. Okay,
Yeah.
are you clear? How was the day today?
So much. We have learned so much of Python.
Hmm. Yeah, same time only tomorrow we will continue the balance.
I mean, technically, we are we are learn which is the main difference between the two more data types.
Hmm.
So, which are the data type having the unique benefits compared with other data types? So that things also
It's not
clear.
related to that. It's based on the use cases. We are choosing the data type and that variable from that. We cannot assure this is the best, worst like that. Sometimes you want to change the value at runtime. You have to use that particular variable. So you must know the nature of each variable and data types, right? So that's an important. That's what I don't confuse. I didn't mention anywhere. This is the best data type to compare with other. Sometimes you have to go with a key value pair. Sometimes you want to go with immutable changes. Sometimes you have to do the changes. So based on your use cases, you have to touch up all type of data types. We cannot avoid some of them. So my perspective, you must know everything. Then only
Correct.
you will get the confidence while you enter into the programming platform. Okay.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Okay, guys, we can close it today. Tomorrow we will continue at the same time and proceed for the topic facets.
Yeah. Sir, this is an official
Okay.
doubt. Okay.
Yeah, please.
Sir, what is the purpose of Lambda function using Python? Whether the if you want to study with the full Python means that means we have to implement the Lambda function, or else.
No, it's a different scenario. Maybe I will give you the answer tomorrow session. I will show some example in front of you with the detailed manner. Okay,
Okay.
as of now, I don't like to confuse you because it's not a one-time answer. It's a kind of single word answer. We will be see some practical example to get detailed information. Don't worry.
Okay, sir.
Ah, okay.
Uh,
Okay, guys. Anything else? Okay, any admin oriented? No, we are not making any admin oriented. Actually, my team have only with development. Everybody is a developer. I'm also part of development only. I'm interested much. So I just focus it. Administrator, I didn't think much here. Maybe if required, what kind of just text me in WhatsApp. I will refer some of them. I have some colleagues is available. I will refer them. You can discuss with them. Okay. Any other questions? Any queries? Yeah, I can mention my WhatsApp number in this chat, in this slide itself. You can call me or you can pick me. As of now, I'm not in India. Your WhatsApp call doesn't allow. As of now, you can text me. I'll give you some link and we can discuss together. Don't worry about it. But chat will work. Calls only doesn't allow. I'm in UAE right now. Unfortunately, here doesn't support for WhatsApp calls. Okay, just text me. Okay, anything else, guys? Any other queries?
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thanks to all. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Gauri.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Suresh. Thank you, Bharani. Thank you, Sairam. Thank you.
So tomorrow the same time we will meet up, right?
Yeah, exactly. Same time only.
Okay, sir. Very thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm dropping.